Hello, welcome back to Put the Tip In. It is the 6th of November, and we're back, or it certainly feels that way now. We changed the system yesterday to kind of me using my intuition a bit more and doing a lot more research to kind of find form pathways and stuff. And I'm pretty happy with how it went. There's a couple of reasons for that, despite being down. First of all, um, apologies. No review preview. I was very inebriated. It didn't seem like a good idea to do a video and try and do all the maths and the research. So we're doing that today. Um, so quick lowdown. We were £4 down overall yesterday. Six horses, four placed. Sir Benedict was unlucky in my view. Highbury Hill, not for a bad jump, could have won that. Placed. Prefer the sister placed English Lady didn't. And again, Prefer the Sister was very close. The one that I really felt should have won was Best Rate. Looked really good, just needed that tiny bit more to get ahead. And at 14s, obviously, that would have been beautiful. And then the nap of the day, I knew I used this as my each way play to get a free bet on Sky, for instance, was Smasher, who placed at 11 to 2. That overall meant we returned £56 from 60 at £5 each way stakes, £4 down, but four horses in the places out of six shows progress from where we were at. We'll pretend Tier 2 didn't happen because those horses, they struggled. But the horse of note for the day, Monsieur Cody placed. Love that. In the overpriced, we had a place as well. We found Gold Stargazing at 16s that placed. Definitely one to keep an eye on. But my big winner of the day was in the each way long shot play on Instagram, where we had a double. Now it was two horses um, in one race and three horses in another each way. That would have been a £60 stake if you did it to £5. A £5 each way stake. Um, if you'd have just done them individually, all five horses, you'd have made £7 profit. But if you'd have done that £60 double, you'd have returned £162 because we found a 22 to 1 place, a 12 to 1 place, and an 8 to 1 place. Grand Garcon at Chepstow was our big horse of the day, 22 to 1 place. Um, Looking for more of that today. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll take £4 down at the restart. Um, we go again today. The each way plays a tough one today on Instagram. I can't narrow it down, so I'm gonna do kind of individual race highlights. That's then kind of which ones you choose to play. But I'll go through all of our usual stuff. So tier one, we start at Sedgefield, the 120, and that is Imperial Rule. That's the 120 at Sedgefield, Imperial Rule. I realise I'm doing this. I haven't even got the odds up, and I'm pretty sure you'd like those. Bear with me a second, and I will pull that up for you. Here it is. Okay, so the 120 Sedgefield Imperial Rule, that's 14 to 1. We'll then go to Newbury, the 4 o'clock. The 4 o'clock at Newbury with Western George, 10 to 1. We'll then go to the 4:30 at Newcastle. The 4:30 at Newcastle with Be Patient. Be Patient, 6 to 1. And finally, the 7:15 at Chelmsford. The 7:15 at Chelmsford. This is a horse we've had at big odds before. Lip Sync. Lip Sync, 10 to 1. Only the four horses today. But four horses is enough to, make us some sweet, sweet moolah. Six horses in your tier two. We start at the 120 at Sedgefield again. Largy Train. Largy Train. That's 11 to 2. It's the lower of the odds, but actually comes with more risks. The 147 at Clonmel. The 147 at Clonmel. Grange Walk. Grange Walk at 12 to 1. The 250 at Newbury. 250 at Newbury. Haiti Colours. Haiti Colours, 15 to 2. Run well over this distance at hurdles. However, it will have realistically probably heading to the national. I think will be the way this horse shapes up this year. So this is more of a fitness thing, but I do think it can hit places. Maybe even, the things go the right way away. 5:30 Newcastle. 5:30 Newcastle. Urban Dandy. Urban Dandy, 7 to 1. 6:15 Chelmsford. 6:15 Chelmsford. Threatening. Threatening, 8 to 1. And then 14 to 1. 14 to 1. 14 to 1? What am I on about? Sorry, the 8:15 at Chelmsford. 8:15 at Chelmsford. Duffus Castle. And that is nines. Don't know really what happened with my head there, but yeah, 6 horses. There's a horse of note today that will be coming out in a short. But for you guys here, that is Keep on Cobbling in 340 at Sedgefield. And then we got 2 overpriced horses that I fancy. You either do them individually or in a double. The 2 overpriced horses, if you fancy those as well, in the 7:15 at Chelmsford Tiger Bay, and the 3:20 at Newcastle Bay Dream Believer. Bay Dream Believer is Ursa Major. I've mentioned their friends, but genuinely, I think that's a really, I don't know what it is, but my intuition says it stands a chance at 33 to 1, and I imagine it'll drift further. But yeah, 4 horses um, in your tier one. No bonus bets today. I did look at the bonus, the 140 at Newbury. I've got 4 horses to take that on with. I don't see that winning at all. I know Sean Bowen's on the back of the price boost, but means nothing to me, to be honest. I think it's a wide open race, doesn't show value. So I will be doing a review preview um, video today. Sorry about yesterday, but fingers crossed, we're back, and I will speak to you later.